Hi, my name is Michelle Ansire and I'm going to answer the discussion forum about role of new media in Philippine development communication. Now, first for internet radio or podcast, the role of new media in Philippine development communication is that it's about reach and listening habits. Because according to Edison Research 2024, internet radio extends audio reach via apps and smart devices. Young audiences increasingly consume audio online, and at the same time, it is useful for community information, emergency or risk messages, and participatory programs. So, internet delivered audio or streaming audio, station apps, online community radio allows programs to reach audiences beyond terrestrial signal limits and to be available on demand. Recent industry data show an increase in radio listening through internet platforms and mobile devices. It is a meaningful share of listening. It is made online, especially among younger adults. For development communication, the radio strengths, which are trust, low literacy barrier, oral culture fit, these are all combined well with internet distribution to create broader, rich, and interactive options, which can be calls, chat, social media links, and whatnots. Now, localized internet radio can host call in segments. There are expert explanations and follow up materials. Evidence from Philippine focused media analysis also shows radio remains an important voice in local information ecosystems. Now, for the ebooks and digital reading, its role is for accessibility and learning. According to Aureliano et al. 2023, um, they found out that ebooks and interactive e-storybooks expand access to learning materials. It is useful for remote education, instructional DevCom materials, and resource distribution. Digital reading supports literacy when combined with facilitation. Interactive e-storybooks and e-materials have been shown to support language learning or language acquisition at the same time and comprehension when designed for the learner and used with guidance, making ebooks a valid tool for information campaigns and educational DevCom content or material. In the Philippine context, ebooks are particularly useful for reaching audiences in schools or community groups that have device access. So it can or it is lower printing costs and enable rapid updates to content. So, say, for example, new health protocols, posters about specific interest of as a netizen, what we call people who are into social media, the netizens. So, but digital divides also the device and bandwidth. We must take into consideration that somehow the blended distribution, the print and ebook, often works best if the ebooks or digital reading might not work accordingly. But this is for those who does not have any gadgets or devices. So printing the ebook is also viable. Now, what are the advantages for development communication? Now, first, it has wider reach. geography, and diaspora. So, internet platforms let municipal programs reach migrants and diaspora. I remember when um, when I was young, I also hear this specific radio segment, and it's called it's Cebuano or Bisaya drama called Kun Ako Ang Pasultihon. It's about the Filipino diaspora, the life struggles of people, and it made into a dramatic or theatrical type of segment, and it has been a good memory as a childhood when still listening to it. And up until now, somehow we have radio, and I can still feel like going back to memory lane. So next, it has timely updates. Um, it has fast content revision. Say, for example, policy or health updates. It can be published instantly through development communication. Now there are interactivity, so we can accept feedback loops, chat, polls, then out from that create decisions, create further actions. So real-time feedback increases participation and message tailoring. Fourth, cost efficiencies at scale. So digital reduces repeated print costs through initial setup, but it needs investment. And finally, multi-format storytelling. So combining audio or internet radio with ebooks or social posts strengthens message retention. So the industry and research point to these advantages with recent reports and Philippine studies, according to what I've researched in various literature review. And these are all my literature review and my references. Thank you so much for listening.